All right, so today we're going to discuss the triangle inequality. So here's what we're going to do. The sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle has to be greater than the length of the third side. So here's what's going to happen. Every triangle has three sides. When you add two of those sides together, it has to be greater than the other side that you've got. If that happens, then those three sides can form a triangle. If those two sides are not greater, then they don't form a triangle. Here's our example. We're going to be given three numbers. Can these side lengths form a triangle? So let's see. You've got to add them all together. 4 plus 5 is what? 9. Is 9 greater than 6? Yes. All right. 5 plus 6 is 11. Is 11 greater than 4? Yes. And now I've added 4 and 5, 5 and 6. So now I've got to add 4 plus 6. That equals 10. Is 10 greater than 5? Yes. So when you get three yeses, you can say, yes, triangle. All right, our next example. I've got sides 10, 6, and 3. So 10 plus 6 equals 16. Is 16 greater than 3? Why, yes, it is. All right, 6 plus 3 is 9. Is 9 greater than 10? No. So automatically, if one side, if one of those scenarios does not work, then you automatically say, no, not a triangle. All right, next example. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Is 8 greater than 8? No. So this is not a triangle. And last example, let's do in red. 5 plus 7 is 12. Is 12 greater than 13? No. So not a triangle. So that's how it works. Now, sometimes we're going to be given two side lengths, and we're going to have to determine what the third side would be. There's an algebra explanation for this. So I'm going to do the algebra, the long explanation on one problem, and then I'm going to show you the shortcut on problem 16. So what you would do is you would say x plus 8 greater than 10. So that means x would have to be greater than 2. Or you would say x plus 10 has to be greater than 8. So x plus 10 greater than 8 would give you x greater than negative 2. Okay, so that's what happens if I add the missing side to the 8 or the missing side to the 10. Now, what happens if I have 10 plus 8 that would also have to be greater than x. So we have to say 18 greater than x. So now, this is so confusing because I have 3 possibilities, 3 scenarios for x. Well, what you have to remember is that if you're greater than -2, right here, if you're greater than -2, when greater than -2, you are always oh, I've said that backwards. I looked at them the wrong way. So here, when greater than +2, you are always greater than -2. So that means my problems, if I substitute in so I have to eliminate the 1, 0, and -1 that would go there, because when I substitute 1, 0, or -1 in, I'm not going to be greater than 10. So it's a little bit of an algebra idea that you may or may not have caught on to last semester because of not being able to properly finish algebra. So that means that this one I can throw out and get rid of. So then x has got to be greater than 2. But then 18 has to be, so the problem is I need to know how to rewrite that so that the x's is both on the same side. And so to rewrite it, you're just flipping it, but you're not changing your symbols. That's another algebra idea that you may not have caught on to. But then you get x is less than 18. So, long story short, this is how you would write your answer. X has to be greater than 2, but less than 18. Now, the shortcut. Straight to the chase. Shortcut to find missing link. 3 plus 12 is 15. 12 minus 3 is 9. Add the 2, subtract. Subtract so that you get a positive number because we don't want the negative number. Then put your x in the middle. So 9, x, 15. When you have this less than signs like this, that means between. All right? You always have small number and then the big number. If you ever write this so that your bigger number is on the left-hand side, you've written it wrong. All right, it should be small, less than, x, less than, big. So, 2 more examples. I want to describe the length of the third side of a triangle when it has side lengths of 4 plus 11. So if I say 4 plus 11, I get 15. If I say 11 minus 4, see 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So x is between 7 and 15. 2 plus 15 is 17. 15 minus 2 is 13. X is going to be between 13 and 17. And I think that's it. That's it.